Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and joining me this morning. It's a bit wet here this morning, so it's quite sweaty, but yeah, hope everybody's okay and waking up nicely. And this will just be a really nice way to start your Saturday and get your body moving nice and gently this morning. So let's start by finding that nice, comfortable position, seated on your mat, wherever feels comfortable for you this morning. You can cross your legs, you can rest them in front of you, you can take butterfly legs. Whatever's comfortable for you. And at any point in this first 10 minutes, if you need to change your leg position, then please feel free to do that. Don't feel like you need to sit like a statue. So just starting to tune in with our bodies this morning, we can just start to relax here. Push down into the base of the spine, touch that belly button and draw that one straight line top of the head. Roll the shoulders down and out away from the ears. And then gently just closing the eyes here, starting to relax the face. And inhaling and exhaling through your nose, if that's comfortable for you this morning. If it's not, then please do just breathe through your mouth. And if at any point your breathing isn't matching exactly what I'm saying, then please don't worry, you're not doing it wrong. Just breathe in your own time. Make this work for you this morning, whatever you need it to be. So just starting to tune in, connect with your breath, noticing how you're breathing this morning. If it feels fast or slow, if it feels shallow or heavy, if it feels forced or strained, or maybe it just feels light and easy. But whatever it is, not trying to change anything, just accepting it the way that it is. It's the way that it's supposed to be. And then we'll check in with our bodies this morning by moving our attention from the tops of our heads all the way down through each and every body part. And just tuning in, checking in with how your body feels this morning. All the areas that feel light and relaxed. All the areas that feel loose and spacious. And if there are any areas that feel tight or tense, pay attention to these, acknowledge them, accept them. We'll deal with them later. Don't feed into them too much now. Don't give it too much attention now. Just keep your attention moving through the body. Checking in with your entire body down to the tips of your toes. And when you've scanned your entire body, bring your attention back to your breath, back to your breathing. And then we'll just spend a moment here reflecting, thinking about the week that you've had, of everything that's happened, and collecting all those moments, the highs, the lows. Maybe you felt some changes in yourself. We had a new moon this week. The energy has shifted at some point. Maybe there were some challenges, things that were unexpected. But whatever's happened this week, feel grateful for it all, for everything that's brought you here today. Breathe it all in and smile to yourself, feeling grateful for yourself, for everything that you do, everything that you give, everything that you are. And then we'll pop all of those thoughts and feelings into a box, move those to one side. It's all in the past, it's finished now. And yes, we're grateful for it, but we don't need to think about it anymore. As we spend a moment thinking about the week to come, everything that you have planned, everything coming up, and tuning into all the positive things, everything that you have, everything that you're grateful for, however big, however small. And feeling grateful for yourself, for allowing yourself this life, for giving yourself these opportunities. But then we can release that control, that worry about the future, by just letting ourselves open up to whatever's coming our way, trusting in the path in front of us, knowing that it's absolutely the right thing for us. And also detaching from our expected outcomes, knowing that it could change at any point. New things could pop up. Things may not work out the way that we intended, and that's okay. We can just breathe through it. And then we'll pop all of these thoughts and feelings into another box, move those to one side. It's all in the future. We can just release that control, release that pressure from ourselves. As we bring ourselves fully into the present moment, and trying to take this with us this week, to just be present, to enjoy the moment. Whatever's happening in that moment, it doesn't have to be something big, it doesn't have to be something small. just anything that's happening in that moment, to breathe it in and to enjoy it and appreciate it without looking for the distraction, without looking for what's next, without wanting more. And so we'll bring this intention into our practice this morning, to just be present, to enjoy every movement, every posture, making it work for us, to feel a stretch but never any pain. If you do feel any pain, then just come out of it, take a rest. Don't put any extra pressure on yourself. And so we'll become fully present this morning by connecting fully with our breath, starting by taking 3 full yogic breaths. Inhale into the count of 8, exhale into the count of 8. On the inhale, going to pull the abdomen away from the spine. On the exhale, going to squeeze the abdomen into the spine. And we'll do 3 rounds together, starting by exhaling, empty the lungs. And inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then returning here to your normal breath. Just taking a few normal breaths here. Starting to feel these changes in your body. Starting to feel this space in your chest. And just focus here, stay here whilst I do the opening mantra for the class. It's the Gayatri mantra, said to contain all the knowledge of the universe, which I share with you. Ah. 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 Ambuburasa, Tatsaviturvarenyam, Bhagavadvasya Dhyami, Nyo Yona Prachodayat. Om. From here, let's take our alternate nostril breathing this morning. This is a really good practice to just ground the body, to center the body, to start to reset our nervous system. So we're going to take our right thumb, close the right nostril, and then with your forefinger, close the left nostril. So we inhale through the left, close both, open the right, exhale through the right. And then inhale through the right, close both, open the left, and exhale through the left. And we do 5 rounds together. So we start with both hands down, let's straighten up the spine, tuck that belly button in, push up from the crown of the head. Pulling the shoulders down and out away from the ears, create that space in your chest. And first of all, we just start by taking a nice big deep inhale through both nostrils, fill the lungs. And then exhale completely in your own time. And then inhale again, take a nice big deep breath, fill the lungs. Then taking the right thumb, close the right nostril. Exhale completely through the left. And then we'll start together. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Close. Exhale left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then release the right hand down. Roll the shoulders out and round away from the ears. And just return here to your normal breath. Taking a few normal breaths here. Again, starting to feel these changes in your body. Tuning in, feeling that space, that sense of calm, that sense of peace, that sense of grounding. Very nice. From here, can use that inhale, bring the hands together, make that prayer position at heart center. And then start to rub the palms together. And increase the speed to create that heat between your palms. And when you feel the heat, cup your hands up over your face. Take a nice big deep inhale. And on the exhale, can release the hands down. Very welcome to open your eyes. You can keep them closed if you wish. Let's start by just releasing the legs, spreading them out in front of us, flexing into the feet, removing any fat from the sit bones, push down into the spine, flex that belly button in, one straight line top of the head. Roll the shoulders down and out away from the ears. Now just holding onto the feet here, take a nice big deep inhale, push into the spine. And on the exhale, let's point the toes and curl the chin in towards the chest. Very nice. Inhale, flex into the feet, straighten the chin, keep it parallel to the floor, engage the core. Exhale, point the toes and curl the chin into the chest. Inhale, flex the feet, bring the chin back to center. Exhale, point the toes and curl the chin. Very nice. Inhale this time just to come back to center, and then start to wiggle the legs, wobble the feet, shake out, start to massage out the muscles, gently waking up the legs here. Very nice. From here, coming back to center, once again, set that position, sitting it nice and straight, pulling yourself up all the way up. Inhale, gonna look over to your right shoulder. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, over to the left. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, over to the right. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, over to the left. And exhale, back to center. Very nice. Inhale, this time chin goes up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin goes up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, chin goes up. And exhale, chin to chest. Very nice. This time take it into the half neck roll. Inhale, sweep the chin over to the left shoulder. And exhale, back to center. And inhale, over to the right. And exhale, back to center. And just keep this movement going now. Listen to your body. Work with your breath. Make it whatever you need it to be this morning. As big or as small as you like. As fast or as slow as you need. And then if you want to, take it into a full neck roll. But again, just listen to your body. Make this movement work for you. And connecting with the breath, breathing with the breath. Be present in this moment. Enjoy the movement. Very nice. Take one more round, so one more full inhale and exhale. And then use that next inhale so it meets back in the middle. On the next inhale, going to sweep both arms up towards the side. Exhale, pull those shoulders down. Inhale, start to reach from side to side, bringing a little bit of movement into the side body. You can take the gaze up towards the sky, or can look straight forward, play around with it, but hold onto those feet, keep flexing into the feet, activate through the legs. Very nice. On the next inhale, put that belly button in, bring yourself all the way back to center. Exhale, going to bend the left arm and just place the hand down the back of the spine, in between the shoulder blades. Take that right arm, hold onto the elbow, and gently just guide the arm down the back. Hold onto those feet, breathing. Here, take a breath. Very nice. On the next inhale, open the arms out nice and wide. Exhale, flop them over. So right hand comes down the back. Gently pulling with the left arm, straighten up the arms. Put that belly button in, straighten up the spine. And straighten the arm. Feel that nice stretch through the right armpit. Breathing here. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring the arms back to center. Exhale, release them down and just roll the shoulders out. Very nice. On the next inhale, bend that left knee, hug it slightly in towards the chest. Pull yourself up nice and straight here. Hold on to that front foot, flex into it, and just take a breath, breathing. Very nice. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, just going to allow that left knee to hang out towards the side, planting the sole of the foot into the right side. On the inhale, take both arms up towards the side. Exhale, going to take that right hand, place it onto the right side of the mat. Inhale to lift it with the left, and then exhale, going to walk your way over towards the right side. Push into that right palm, ground the hips, pushing that left knee closer towards the ground. Hold on to the arm, keep it as close to the ear as you can. Pull with the fingers over the head and take a breath, breathing. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring yourself up to center. Exhale, drop those shoulders down. Inhale, touch that belly button in a lift. And then exhale, take the right hand onto that left knee. Inhale to lift up with the left. Exhale, place the hands behind the spine. Push into the wrist and look forward. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, going to twist the chin all the way over the left shoulder. Again, activate through the legs. Hold onto that front foot and take a breath, breathing. Very nice. On the next inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist your way back to center. Inhale, shoot the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop those shoulders down. Inhale, sit that belly button and lift, and then exhale, hinge forwards from the hips to reach for that right foot. When you're there, you can hold onto the foot and place the hands onto the ground, or hold onto the leg wherever feels good to you. But use your next inhale to straighten the spine, lift and lengthen, and then exhale, bring the belly closer towards the thigh. And then can just relax into it here, wherever feels good to you. If you want to curl the chin in towards the chest and just release the spine, then do that. Or if you prefer to just push through the crown of the head, keep that spine nice and straight. Play around with it, whatever works for you this morning, breathing here. Very nice. On the next inhale, going to slowly walk yourself back to center. Exhale, bring the right leg in to join the left. Make your butterfly legs, connect the soles of the feet together. You can slowly just rock it out from side to side, massage out the sit bones here. Very. Turning back to center. Inhale, bring the legs together. Exhale, shoot them out in front of you. Just give a little wiggle, massage out the muscles and shake the feet from side to side. And then we'll prepare for the opposite side. So check that position once again, removing the fat from underneath the sit bones, put that belly button in, draw one straight line top of the head, roll the shoulders down and up. On now this I'm going to bend the right leg, bring, hug it slightly, pull yourself up into that front foot. Head, straighten your chest. Just enjoying this moment of stillness. Here. Very nice. Inhale, fill the lungs. That right knee to hang out towards the head, push foot into the right. The right foot into the next inhale. Take both hands up. I'm going to pull shoulders back. Inhale, lift. Exhale. This time left hand. Left. Inhale to lift it with the right. Exhale. Your way over towards the left, towards to that left, down to the right hip, pull the knee down, and pull the hip, release from the side, to the side, that nice stretch here. Be present, breathe. And the next exhale, bring it back to center, take the arms with you. Help pull those shoulders down. That belly button in and lift. And then exhale, hand in the left, face it, left, right knee. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, place the hands behind the spine. Inhale, hands lift and look forward. Inhale, straighten out the spine. I'll twist back in, the way over your shoulder. Hold onto that front foot, flex into it, and take a breath, breathing. Very nice. So on the next inhale, push in the arm, lift, lengthen. Out, towards the side, exhale, pull the shoulders down. Inhale, step that belly button all the way up and lift. Exhale, hinge from the hips and reach for that left. Taking the work, you can come onto the legs, reach foot. That next inhale, calf, straighten the spine. And then exhale, the belly close. And again, through the head, straighten out the spine. You can just relax the chin down, the chest in, and wherever you are, use that breath. Just gently the opening, not pushing, not putting too much. Just in and breathing, enjoying the stillness. Very nice. And then I'm going to walk all the way back to center. Exhale, bring that left leg into making those butterfly leg movements. Then just start to rock it out from side to side. Very nice. Let's just sit with our legs and encouraging the knees pull down to the ground. Opening up through, put that belly button in the straighten up the spine, push up through the crown of the head. So shoulders down and away from it. Very nice. Just going to take the hands, gently place them in on the inhale, push in chest, lead with the chest, and up half, and take that chest up towards the side. Your chin in towards the chest, and you can push back into the shoulders. Now squeeze hips way up. How round it go, really push back into the shoulders. We'll take a few rounds here, so go in, listen to your body with your breath. So whatever you do, and breathe into you. Take one more round here, one more full hand. Don't rush. Bring back center. Close the legs and into our position. Plant the knees nicely underneath the hips, wrist underneath the shoulders. And just get out from side to pushing to the hips, tuning and back. You can move your attention from the top of your neck all the way through each vertebra, just checking in how your back feels this morning. Seeing which areas need that click. And here, let's see hips around towards the ankles, all the way around, pushing into the shoulders. Now, movement, whatever you need to do, change the back or as little as you need to. You can make it as fast or as slow as you need, as much as you like, pushing into the back. You really need. And taking nice big in. Very nice. Take one more. And I'm going to prepare the child. Open the knees out, mat width apart, push the hips down towards the ankles, and then extend the arms forward, bringing the fingers towards the front of the mat, releasing the chest down towards the ground. I can play around with it here. I can rest the chin on the mat, forehead on the mat, whichever one works better for you. But just allowing the body to totally sink here and release here. Using the breath to guide the body. On every inhale, breathe in all this fresh life, all the new. And on every exhale, just allow the body to completely soften and let go of anything that it needs to here. Mentally telling the body to just release and let go here. And enjoy it here, breathing here, relaxing here. Very nice. From here, we're going to take a variation of our thread the needle. So on the inhale, just bring that weight back into the hands. And then on the exhale, just going to cross the right arm over to the left side of the body, threading the shoulder under the left arm. And then when you're here, just allow the body to sink back down, putting a little bit of pressure onto the shoulder to just open up naturally and gradually through the shoulder blades. And just using that breath again here to breathe through it. Inhaling all the new and exhale, release and surrender. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring that weight back into the left hand and then across the right. Exhale, just return to center. Allow the spine to straighten for a minute. You can wiggle or pull through the hips and pull through the shoulders just to straighten out the spine. Give yourself a chance to reset here. And then use that next inhale again, bring the weight into the hands. Exhale, going to cross the left arm over the body to the right side. And then use that exhale to just release the body down, back over the shoulders. And sinking here, breathing here. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring that weight back into the right palm. Exhale, unwind the left, and then release yourself back to center. And just take a few more deep inhales and exhales here. Really allowing the body to soften, allowing yourself to melt, be pulled towards the ground. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring the weight back into your hands. Exhale, going to come back to our all-fours position. Planting the knees nicely underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. Let's take 3 cat-cow. Inhale, drop that belly button, sweep the chin up towards the side. And exhale, chin to chest, release and round all the way through. Inhale, drop the belly button, sweep the chin up towards the side. And exhale to release, chin to chest, push back into the shoulders. Very nice. Take one more round in your own time. Make this movement work for you. Very nice. When you finish this last round, and please don't rush, come back to center, use that inhale. We're going to go into our downward facing dog now. If that doesn't work for you today, feel free to stay here on all fours, take some more cat-cow. We can come into our puppy pose, so you can down onto your forearms and push back into your hips. But if you're ready for downward facing dog, then place your hands one hand width in front of your shoulders, tuck under those back toes. And then use that inhale to push into the feet and start to raise the hips up nice and high. And let's just bring a little bit of movement here, so you can either rock forwards and back, starting to come up onto the toes, releasing the heels down. You can walk one knee in after the other, bringing a slight twist here, moving from one side to the other. Whatever works for you, listen to your body, make this work for you, just gently waking up this morning. And then let's come back to center. So coming back all the way up onto the toes, push into the hips, draw the crown of the head closer towards the mat. Straightening out the spine here. And then when you're here, releasing your heels down towards the ground. Push into the hips, push through the shoulders, push the hips all the way up towards the sky, and then straightening out the spine. And just feel all this opening through your body. And take a breath, breathing here, enjoy it here. Very nice. From here, come back up onto the toes, bend the knees as much as you need to, and then walk your way forward. Taking as many or as few steps as you need to, place your feet in between your hands. And then bending your knees as much as you need to. You can clasp onto the elbows, allow the crown of the head to release towards the ground. And then taking our ragdoll here, can gently rock from side to side if that works for you. Or if you prefer to just stay still, then just do that. Just take a breath, breathing here. Very nice. Inhale, release the arms. Exhale, going to slowly unwind. Bringing yourself all the way up to standing. Very nice. When you're here, open your feet out, mat width apart. Roll the shoulders down and out, away from the ears. Open up the palms. Push down into the feet and just take a breath while standing Shavasana. Breathing here, feeling all that fresh energy, that fresh life moving through your body. Very nice. On the next inhale, going to bring the feet back underneath the hips. And then start to rock forwards and back, starting to massage out through the feet. And just starting to play around with your weight here, activating through the legs. Find that balance, find that center. You can come back up onto the heels, onto the toes, as much as feels good to you. Very nice. Then let's bring it back to stillness, planting the feet down. Let's bring the feet all the way together. Push down into the feet now. Let's activate through the calf sides, glutes, tuck that tailbone in, suck that belly button in, draw that one straight line top of the head, roll the shoulders down and out, away from the ears. Very nice. On the inhale, going to draw the arms backwards and push forward into the chest, bring the weight into the toes. Exhale, sweep the arms forward, make that prayer position at heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms backwards, push into the chest. Exhale, release the hands forward, namaste. Inhale, arms backwards, chest forward. And exhale to release, back to center, very nice. We'll do one more, inhale. Exhale, very nice. This time, check your mountain posture, push into the palms, straighten the elbows out, activate, push down into the feet, look up through the glutes, through that tailbone, push it through the crown of the head, very nice. On the next inhale, going to lift up from the floor, and then exhale, twist towards your right. Inhale, lifting up, exhale, bring yourself back to center. Inhale to lift, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, lift, exhale, back to center, very nice. We'll do a few of these. Inhale to lift, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to lift, exhale, back to center. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist to the left. And inhale, lift, exhale, back to center. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist. This time just going to hold it here. Push into the feet, keep them facing forward, activate through the legs. Take that gaze to where it feels good for you, looking over the right shoulder, looking towards the back. And just take a breath, breathing here. Very nice. On the next inhale, lift yourself up, exhale, come back to center. And we go opposite side. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist to the left. Again, push into the feet, take them forward. Take the arms towards the back, wherever works for you. See that nice twist all the way through the spine. And breathe it here, enjoy it. Very nice. Inhale, lift, exhale, twist all the way back to center. This time on the inhale, push into the palms, take them all the way up towards the sky. When you're there, flip the hands around and draw a nice big circle coming out and out. Inhale, push into the palms, take them up towards the sky. And exhale, flip them around, draw a nice big circle. Very nice. Taking a few rounds here. Work with your body, work with your breath. Make this whatever you need it to be. Enjoy it here. Very nice. Take one more round, one more full inhale and exhale. And then we'll use that next. Bring yourself back to center. And then exhale, just shake it out, releasing here. Now we're going to go for a wide-legged forward fold. So you might want to turn sideways onto your mat. And then just opening your legs as wide as feels comfortable for you. You can turn the toes out towards the side. On the inhale, going to sweep both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop those shoulders down. Inhale, suck that belly button in and lift. And then exhale, hinge from the hips, push back into the bum. Keeping the arms as close to the ears as you can. Bring yourself all the way down until your hands can reach the ground. Now I can play around with the basic and heel toe the feet slightly further out towards the side. Increase that stretch through the groin. And when you're here, just start to slowly wiggle into it, activate the hips. Be aware of your knees here. Can you just bend and straighten the knees so that we're not locking the knees in this position. And then softening the knees, so keep them as much bent as feels good for you. When you're here, then just releasing yourself down towards the ground, encouraging the crown of the head to go closer towards the ground, straightening out the spine here. And just take a breath, breathing here.
Very nice. On the next inhale, going to walk both hands over towards your right side. And then place your left hand down onto the ground. If you want to inhale, sweep that right arm up towards the sky. Open up the chest here and take a breath. Very nice. Inhale, reach, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release the hand back down. Using the breath once again, walk both hands this time over towards the left side. Plant that right hand down into the mat and use the inhale, sweep the left arm up towards the sky. Open up the chest here, take a breath. Very nice. Inhale, reach, lift and lengthen. Exhale, release the hand back down. This time you use the breath to bring yourself back to center. You can widen or shorten your base, whatever you feel comfortable with. But then inhale, halfway, lift and lengthen, straighten the spine. Exhale, hinge from the hips and release yourself all the way down. Play around with the balance here, bring that weight into the toes. Bringing yourself forward, challenging yourself with the unknown. But just conscious of the knees here, that they're not locking. And breathing here, enjoy it here. Very nice. On the next inhale, can put the weight back into the hands and then heel toe, the feet back together, bringing yourself back to center. And then when you're here, bend your knees as much as you need to and use that inhale to slowly unwind, bringing yourself all the way back to standing. Opening the feet out wide once again, roll the shoulders down away from the earth and just take a breath here, feeling that hard work, rewarding yourself for your hard work with your stillness. Very nice. On the next inhale, going to bring yourself to the top of your mat, bringing the feet together. We're going to take our warrior sequence today. So on the inhale, activate, push down into the feet, suck up through the calf sides, glutes, tuck that tailbone in, suck that belly button and draw that one straight line, top of the head, shoulders rolled out and down away from the earth. On the inhale, lift yourself up from the core and then exhale, take your left foot and place it just over halfway past your mat, keeping the back of the foot parallel to the back of the mat. Front foot facing forward, hands on the hips, twist them to face the side of the mat, so not facing forward. Inhale, take both arms out to shoulder level. Exhale, bend that front knee, keeping the knee directly above the ankle here. And I'm going to pull through the fingers. On the inhale, twist that gaze all the way down your right arm. And sink in nice and strong here. So pushing down into the feet, activate through the legs. Feeling that strength coming from your base. And then pulling through the fingertips, looking forward, make it nice and strong. Breathe in all that strength within you. Take a breath. Very nice. On the inhale, going to flip that front palm forward. Exhale, circle the arms. Release the left arm down the back of the leg. Bring the right arm up above your head. Keeping looking into the palm, our reverse warrior here, breathing here. Very nice. On the next inhale, circle the arms all the way back around. This time, keep it going. Bring that right forearm onto the right side. Pull with the left arm over the head. Look down into that right foot and take a breath. Very nice. On the next inhale, going to circle the arms, come all the way back to our warrior two, back to where we started. Sink down into it, push into the hips. And then on the inhale, straighten that front leg and sweep the back leg forward and just shake it out. Very nice. Okay, and this time we'll go for the opposite side. So coming back to the front of the mat, placing the feet together. Again, activate, push down into the feet, so cut through the calf side, tuck that tailbone under, tuck that belly button and draw that one straight line, top of the head, drop the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale, lift yourself up, exhale. This time, right leg comes halfway back towards the back of the mat. Back foot parallel with the back of the mat. Hands on the hips, twist them towards the sides of the room. Inhale to lift, exhale, bend that front knee so that it's directly above the ankle. Take the arms out to shoulder level. Inhale, suck up and activate. Exhale, twist that gaze all the way down your left arm. Keeping it nice and strong here. Warrior two, take a breath. Very nice. On the next inhale, flip that front arm forward. Exhale, circle the arms, drop that right arm down. Bring the left hand up and above the head, look into that palm, take a breath. Lovely. Inhale, circle the arms all the way back around. Bring that left forearm onto that left side. Reach with the right arm over the head. Pull through the fingers and take a breath. Very nice. On the next inhale, circle the arms back around and all the way back into our warrior two and sink down into it. Pull through the fingers. Lovely. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, sweep that back leg forwards and then just shake it out. Very nice. Okay, we go for our balance today. So we're going to do a bit of a variation on our dancer posture. So we're going to take the leg up towards the front, out towards the side, and then we're going to shoot it back. So make sure you've got enough space behind you to extend your leg. We'll start by planting that right foot down into the ground, either on the mat or off of the mat. Off of the mat is easier. If you need to move to the side to help support yourself, then do that. But most importantly, find your focal point. Find that something in front of you, something very still, not moving, either down on the ground or straight ahead. Suck that belly button in, engage the mind with the breath, with the body, telling yourself you can do it. So on the inhale, push into that right foot and raise the left knee up towards the sky. Suck that belly button in and just hold it here. Take a breath. Very nice. Then if you want to, inhale, open the leg out towards the side. Very nice. Inhale, bring the knee back to center and then transition that weight. Taking the leg backwards. You can keep the arms down by the side. Take the gaze down in front of you. And extend the arms out towards the front, bringing them up to shoulder level. Whatever feels good for you. Push down into that supporting leg. Find your balance, breathing here. Very nice. On the inhale, bring yourself back to center. Exhale, release the leg down and just shake it out. And then we'll prepare for the opposite side. So this time planting your left foot down. Find that focal point. Engage the core, mind, body, breath. You can do this. Inhale, when you're ready, taking that right leg up towards the sky. Hold it here. Very nice. Inhale to lift the knee. Exhale, open it out towards the side. Very nice. On the inhale, bring it back to center and then transition that way. Exhale as you release the leg backwards. Straighten out the spine, making one straight line here. Taking the arms to wherever feels good for you. And pushing into that supporting leg. Take a breath. Very nice. On the inhale, bring yourself back to center and exhale, just shake it out, release it out. Okay, and then we'll make our way down towards the mat. So if you come to the front of your mat, you can either follow me, you can make your own way down. I'll go a stretch into a squat. So we're going to open the feet out just further than hip width apart. Turn the toes out towards the sides of the room. Inhale, sweep both arms up towards the sky. Come all the way onto the toes. Reach and stretch here. Make yourself as long as you possibly can be. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And then exhale, start to bend the knees. Bring the hands down into our prayer position. Keep the heels raised for as long as you can. And then when your hips sit down into it, push down into the hips. Straighten up through the spine, push up through the crown of the head. And just take a breath here. Very nice. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, release the heels down. And then release yourself down with control. And then keeping the knees bent, wrapping the elbows around the knees. Pull yourself up nice and straight in between your knees. And just take a breath here. Push down and connect the base of the spine with the ground. Feel yourself supported through the ground. Suck the belly button in, push up through the crown of the head. Pull those shoulders down and out. And just take a breath here. Very nice. Take of our cat-cow here. So on the inhale, going to sweep that chin forwards and push up into the chest. Open up the heart. And exhale, curl the chin back round into the chest and release yourself back into your hips. Inhale, sweep it forward. And exhale, release. Inhale, sweep it forward. And exhale to release. Very nice. Take one more in your own time, no rush. Very nice. When you've completed that last round, use that inhale to bring yourself back to center. Open the arms out in front of you. On the exhale, just slowly release yourself down, vertebra by vertebra, with control. And then when you're here, walk your feet towards your glutes, holding onto the ankle tip. We're going to take a variation of our bridge, but just nice and slow to start with. So on the inhale, push into the hips and raise them up towards the sky. Exhale, slowly release them down towards the mat. Inhale, push into the hips, take them all the way up. And exhale, release it down. Inhale, raise the hips up. And exhale, release it down. Very nice. When you're here, bring both knees in towards the chest. Hug them tightly with both hands and just slowly rock from side to side. Very nice. Coming back to center on the inhale, drop both feet back onto the mat. Keep the knees bent. Walk in the hands so you can grab onto the ankles or so that they're as close to the ankles as you can. Use that next inhale, push into the hips. This time hold it back and walk the elbows in underneath the spine, come up onto the shoulders a little bit more. And then squeeze through the glutes and just hold it here. Take a breath. Very nice. On the inhale, push into the glutes, raise the hips back a little bit higher. Exhale, release them down towards the mat. And then bring the knees back in towards the chest. Clasp them tightly with both hands. You can either stay still here or slowly rock from side to side, whatever works best for you. If you want to, you can bring the forehead up towards the knees. Really compress yourself into a ball. Whatever feels good for you, take that breathing here. Very nice. Coming back to stillness. Inhale, squeeze both knees in towards the chest. Exhale, going to push both legs up towards the sky. Keeping the legs together today. Flex into the feet. Activate all the way through. Conscious of your spine here. Pull the shoulders down into the mat. Push into the lower spine. Suck that belly button and squeeze it in towards the mat. Activating here and just take a breath. Very nice. Inhale, push into the feet, and then exhale with control. Slowly lower both legs together. You can take this in your own time, making it as fast or as slow as you need. When you feel that activation in your core, push down into the lower spine and take it to wherever you need it to be. And then release the legs down. Planting both feet onto the mat, keeping both knees bent. Take your right leg and cross it over to the left. Placing the ankle onto the left knee. On the inhale, bring the left leg off of the mat, clasp behind the knee with both hands and gently pull it in towards the chest. Very nice. Take a breath, breathing here. There's the inhale, squeeze the leg. Exhale, release that left foot back down onto the mat. Inhale, take both arms out to shoulder level, and then exhale, and gently roll towards the left, bringing the right foot onto the left side. And take your gaze to look all the way down your right arm and breathing. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring the legs back to center. Exhale, release the right leg down. Both knees in towards the chest, clasping them tightly with both hands. And can either rock from side to side here, or can just stay still, whatever works better for you. Very nice. Coming back to center wherever you are. Inhale, again, push both legs up towards the sky. Keep the legs together, flex into the feet. Pay attention to the shoulders, pull them down, pull the lower spine into the mat. Take a breath. Very nice. Inhale, push into the legs, then exhale in your own time. Release both legs down towards the mat. Again, taking it as slow as you need it to be. And when you're here, bend in both knees, planting both feet down onto the mat. Inhale, this time left leg comes over, planting the ankle onto the right knee. Exhale, lift the right leg up, clasp behind the thigh and pull it tightly in towards the chest. Very nice. Inhale, squeeze the leg a little bit more. Exhale, pump that right foot back down onto the mat. Inhale, take both arms out to shoulder level. Then exhale, roll arms to the right. Bring the left knee closer towards the right side. And then gently twist your gaze all the way down your left palm. Breathe in here. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring both legs back to center. Exhale, release that left leg down. Inhale, both knees come in towards the chest. This time, let's go into our happy baby. So extending the legs up towards the sky, keeping those nice right angles from the hips to the knees, knees to the ankles. Holding on to the tops of the feet or just gently pressing onto the thighs, not behind the knees. Just encouraging the knees down towards the ground, bringing them closer towards the armpit, push down into that lower spine. And then can rock from side to side here, knocking one knee on the floor after the other. You can just stay still, enjoying the stillness, enjoying the opening. Take a breath, breathe it all in. Very nice. On the next inhale, bring the legs together. And then exhale, just release yourself down towards the mat. Coming into our final relaxation, our Shavasana. So we're opening the legs out mat width apart, allowing the feet to hang out towards the sides. And just start to wiggle into it, straightening out the spine here. Open up the hands to face towards the sky. Pull the shoulders down into the socket. And then we'll do a tense and relax exercise here, just to completely relax the body and straighten out the spine. So we'll start by curling the toes into the feet. On the inhale, squeeze the toes, squeeze the feet. Exhale, allow them to release and open. Into the legs, squeezing into the calves, into the knees. Inhale, exhale, relax and release. Coming into the glutes, squeeze through the bum. Inhale, squeeze and tighten. Exhale to relax and release. Into the lower spine. Inhale, just push into the shoulders, lift the belly off of the mat, squeeze. Exhale, relax and release. More into the shoulders now, so this time really squeezing the shoulder blades behind the back. Inhale, and then exhale, release yourself down. Into the hands, lift the hands up, stretch through the fingers. Inhale, exhale, release the arms down. Into the neck, squeeze the shoulders. Inhale, squeeze those shoulders in towards the ears. Exhale, release and relax. Into the face, tighten, squeeze and tense the face muscles. Inhale, and exhale, relax the face, allowing the body to soften here. Just checking in with yourself here, making sure your spine's as straight as it can be, that shoulders are pulled in towards the ground, down and out away from the ears. Push into that lower spine, allow it to connect with the mat. And then just bringing your attention back to your breathing here. Now inhale and exhale through your nose. And just noticing how you're breathing now. If it feels the same as at the start of the class, if it feels different. But again, not trying to change anything, just accepting it the way that it is. It's the way that it's supposed to be. And then we'll check in with our bodies once again by moving our attention from the tops of our heads all the way down through each and every body part. And just noticing how your body feels now. All the areas that feel relaxed and spacious. All the areas that feel stretched and loose. And if there are any areas that feel tight or tense in pain or discomfort, just breathe into those areas, send the oxygen there. And then we'll consciously relax each and every body part. Relax your forehead, cheeks, chin, relax. Neck, shoulders, arms, relax.
elbows, wrists, hands, relax. Chest, ribs, abdomen, relax. Hips, thighs, glutes, relax. Knees, calves, ankles, relax. Feet, toes, relax. Whole body relax. And then bring your attention back to your breath, back to your breathing. And stay here, focus here, concentrating all your attention on your breath, on that sensation of the air moving in and out through your nose, pushing past the little hairs in your nose. And stay here, focus here. You can mentally repeat the mantra. I am present, I am calm, I am grounded. I am present, I am calm, I am grounded. And stay here, breathe here, relax here. If any thoughts do pop into your mind, that's totally fine, totally normal. Just acknowledge them, accept them, allow them to float away, you can deal with them later. And then bring all of your attention back to your breath, back to your breathing, back to the mantra. I'm present, I'm calm, I'm grounded. And stay here, breathe here, relax here. Asatoma Satgamaya Tamazoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoma Amritamgamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Slowly start to wiggle a little bit of life back into your body. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and bring your legs together, point your toes. You can take both arms up above your head, interlock your fingers here, bring a nice big stretch to the body. Inhale, fill the lungs completely, stretch, stretch, stretch. And on the exhale, can release the hands down. Use that next inhale to guide yourself up into a seated position, keeping the eyes closed if you can. And then when you're here, bring your hands together, make that prayer position at heart center and bow your head down towards your hands. Thank you everybody for coming this morning, for being with me this morning, or for joining me from wherever you are. I send you all my love, all my light. I hope you have a wonderful day. And then give thanks to yourself for showing up today, for giving yourself this time to focus on you, to be present with you, time that you absolutely deserve. From here, you can start to rub the palms together, increase the speed to create that heat between your palms. And when you feel the heat, cup your hands up over your face, take a nice big deep inhale, and on the exhale, can release your hands down and open your eyes. Thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, whatever you're doing, wherever you are. I send you all my love, all my light. Namaste.